Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Bitcoin Analytica. This is your host, Joe Saz, and today we're going to unfortunately be talking about a lower low that we just hit a bit ago, down into the very, very high 24,000 range Bitcoin. Let's cover all that. And before we continue, I want to say check underneath the video. There's going to be a link to the sazanalytica.com website, and from there you can join our Discord server. And there's a lot more stuff to come, but obviously there you'll be able to communicate, and we'll be posting all the announcements there. So be sure to go to the Discord channel, ladies and gentlemen. And yeah, anyways, let's kick this off. Hope everyone's doing well. All right. So we had a spill earlier. It wasn't so single candle-y, which was the good thing. It wasn't like a straight up whale or anything like that. It didn't seem like it. Otherwise, in my eyes, we'd be sitting right now at 20,000 flat. Things are looking unfortunately bad, but you can see here where we once had 2.5 to 5 band signals. We now have very strong and dark in color, even ruby level color of 1 to 2.5 trade bands. So this is a good long according to the order book, and we'll take a look at that right now. Yeah, here we go. You can see that everything's stacked up heavily down here. I mean, we're talking massive support all the way down, which is what's making this seem a little funky. It makes me feel like this is definitely an accumulation range. There's no doubt about that, but there's no buying. And so it tells me it's probably a whale's accumulation range. There's no buyers moving us out of these dangerous spots. So I think this is what whales probably want. They probably want to accumulate Bitcoin in the limit orders they have stacked down here. And there are no buyers with dry powder really coming to save the day. Obviously, we could get a big green move to the upside, and very, very probable, to be honest. I mean, we've had a lot of stiff moves down, and we haven't really had our big move back up. I think we'll probably get a move up before we go lower. But nothing's for certain right now. That's for damn sure. So we are gonna have to play this one out. But I still think that that we should be up above where we are now. But let's just say I'm not bearish right now. I think we should be at a higher price range. It's not necessarily bearish to me that we are sitting here. A lower low on the macro time frame does put us in a bad posture. Oh shit. Well, that's doxed. Whatever. On the daily, we're looking at damn, I just totally distracted myself. Death cross, red candle. We're looking at a lower low. That's what I was gonna say. Relative to this crash down here, we posted a lower low. I think that does put lower lows on table. Now, as long as we stay above this, I think we're okay. I think we're okay if we stay above this. Other than that, then we could be channeling in a very wide range, or we could be bearish and headed to 20,000. Yeah, so I'll have to do some logins and stuff, but focusing back on TRDR. Dual band confluence bullish. It's a really tough time right now, guys. I mean, look, we've been grinding into support for a very long time. It's been sideways. It's been weak the entire time. We haven't really had anyone put us into any position of strength, maybe a little bit up here. But and obviously the massive pump that we had a while back, a couple of little, pumps out the hole. But right now, I do fear lower lows are on the table. I still think that we're bullish until otherwise noted, but we're very close to threatening that $20,000 target, which in my eyes is kind of flipping us into a little bear trend. So that's the only reason why I'm still saying I'm bullish. It's just because it's kind of the overall market condition to me is still bullish, but I think we are getting ready to flip to a bearish condition, and that target really is something like 20,000, probably above 18. So let's not get there before we need to. But I mean, I can't really see a lot of average Joes panic selling and then the market not being able to handle it. We just have stacks and stacks and stacks of support down here. So to me, I think this is looking like we still have support. We're still strong and things are going to be okay. Obviously, anything can happen in crypto and markets and Bitcoin, specifically in Bitcoin. But right now, it's just I'm gonna have to stick to my guns that we're probably due for a move up before we're due for a serious leg down. I mean, at least if I'm gonna make a bearish condition, and let's say I want to be bearish right now, I would still think to myself that look, the sellers haven't had much time to really chase the books down. I mean, we're looking at a 146 sell wall at 29,000 flat, and we're looking at basically double that everywhere, almost every stop along the way to the downside. 50% of the stops along the way to the downside, whereas to the upside, we're looking at 100 packs and we're looking at 300 packs again on the downside. 100 pack is small fish on the bid side of the order book. So I think if anything, we have had our push down. We're due for a leg up, and then it'll kind of be on the bulls to refill the book with a lot of orders, and clearly when they don't, we see what happens. Something like this right here. So not enough bulls chase the book to the upside. We just fall right back into our zone. Same thing here. Same thing here. So yeah, this isn't comfortable at all. But I think we're gonna have to play the long game on this one. Try to, if you're caught in a long, probably gonna have to sit on that one for an extra few minutes or days, I should say. Probably in all likelihood get out below break even and prepare for whatever we have to the downside. I do think there's more to come. I don't think it's going to happen very soon though, because this was a bit more drawn out. This wasn't a single candle. This wasn't a single actor. And I always think in my head that there's usually a few waves when there's a buying pattern or a selling pattern. And it usually, let's say a selling pattern, for example, it's going to start with the smartest sellers. Let's say the ones that are the whales, the ones with the inside information. And then it gets on to the second smartest and then the dumbest, right? And so right now, I think what we're looking at in as far as the nature of the slopes and the amount of time it takes for us to push down a certain percentage distance, it looks like the smartest sellers have done their work a number of weeks ago. We've had a little resurgence back to the 27,000 range. The second smartest sellers were able to dump their bags pretty vertically to the downside. And then we have a move that happened today, which in my eyes looks like the third wave. And there could be more than three waves, but the dumbest wave is the nature of what I see in that candle language. It's a little more slow and long and drawn out. So there wasn't enough sellers to really pound the price. There were enough buyers to uphold it, but there weren't enough. There weren't enough sellers. It was almost like someone jumped off a bridge and then someone said, oh, that you guys guess it's my turn too. And so people just kind of followed each other. It was the blind leading the blind type of a crash, which isn't the most dangerous thing, especially if a lot of those hands are empty now. So yeah, I think we're due for a leg up, and it wouldn't surprise me. So let's hope that we get that before we and really give us a minute to reevaluate the overall market condition, so that we can plan accordingly. The next 3 months could be trash, could be absolute downside, wrecked type behavior for us. So let's hope that we get a little chance to reevaluate the market here after some serious moves down into some very uncomfortable territories, and let's catch our leg up and then prepare. Yeah. So much love to you all. I hope everyone's doing a fantastic job with their life and taking good care of themselves. And yeah, be sure again, go to sazanalytica.com, join our Discord channel. I will be giving my updates in there as well. We're going to figure out a way to really make that a great community, better than my Telegram was before and all those other things that I've tried and, not really put much effort into. So yeah, join the Discord server, ladies and gentlemen, and there's going to be a lot that we have to offer in there. So thank you so much for tuning in, and hope to catch you guys on the next episode. All right, everyone, take care. Peace.